I go back to Mario Kart Wii, and this time I'm on the Flower Cup, the very same cup that knocked me down to 9th place on the last race, thus knocking me down from 1st to 2nd. Will I overcome this obstacle again? Stay to the end to find out. What is up, guys? It is ajmarkle here. Welcome to episode number 41 of Mario Kart Wii. So guys, I'm back on Mario Kart. Just part of my whole Nintendo month. As you guys saw my community tab, you would know. So Mario Kart Wii is one of the classes that I burn out because I know I did wrong. I did held on too long. But anyway, I'm playing Mario Kart Wii just for a Nintendo month and just having fun with what I do. Up, invincible. Put Bowser in last place, please. Thank you. Oh, boom. And shortcut. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's go. We are rolling. Playing it anyway. Nintendo month. Basically, this is the month where I play all sorts of Nintendo games, mostly on my channel. That doesn't mean I'm gonna quit daily Discord. Obviously, I'm not. I'm just enjoying basically playing Nintendo games. I just want to be able to fun what I do. Anyway, this is on 50cc. I played on 50cc again, and this time, however, I am playing on the actual cup, the Flower Cup, that destroyed me. You better watch to the end on that because this particular one has this one track that dropped me from 1st to 2nd place. Yeah, that one was pretty bad. And here's the bonus, it was the very first episode. A time where I had the box on the top left corner, and I also had it to where I had myself in another part of my room before I upgraded with a new desk, new setup, and even self-taught myself what I need to do. And I will admit, the biggest mistake I made was I put my GoPro and game audio and combined them, which is not a smart move, because what you do is you overlap your voice, and it basically sounds like a double deck, and I just try to hit that Goomba because they're gonna do one. I just realized Bowser is one of the guys in last place. Nice. Hey Yoshi, can you please help out a little bit? Or maybe you won't. Who knows? And now I get first place. I get another win. So that's a very easy win, and Bowser gets 11th place. Okay, so we got that out of the way. Let's go to another race and see about how we could continue to improve. Where are we going next? We are on, mall. Coconut Mall. I admitted this before. I don't like malls because malls give this impression that you are not good enough. Therefore, let us fix you. It's very, very pathetic if you think about it, because you guys might look at me crazy like, Aaron, there's a lot of amazing stuff in the malls. What are you talking about? Because, unfortunately, guys, I've been to a mall many times, and some of the stuff is very outrageously overpriced, in my opinion. And some of the stuff is like fashion models and designs. But then again, it's unfair for me to say I base it off of fashion, ouch, and I got hit by a green shell by somebody. Who was that? I don't know. Mario's girlfriend. And yeah, I will come clean on that. It will be unfair to just base off my distaste for malls based on fashion. But my overall distaste is, besides the stereotypes that you're not good enough, let us fix you, is also the overpriced stuff and items in the mall. And I think eventually, though, the only way malls are going to stay alive, in a way, like still stay in business, if that makes sense, is if people begin to focus more on online purchases, which has basically been happening for a very long time. I'm thinking more of like things from a business perspective, because nowadays everything is online. Like my merch. You guys probably noticed my merch in every single video, including from t-shirts, stickers, socks, aprons, you name it. And there's several colors that are shown on there, including purple, which is pretty interesting. Which would be interesting if you guys like Waluigi and everything. So there's a lot of things that happen in the online world, and even in the online, well, stores, because people nowadays like go to Amazon, which I do have Amazon, by the way, and pay for stuff on there, and if they have Prime, get free shipping out of it. And I actually have an Amazon order coming because I'm getting a new set of drumsticks for church, because I've actually drummed for my church. I'm one of the drummers. And oh my goodness, shiny shell on a 50cc! Are you freaking kidding me? Okay. Anyway, I am drumming for my church, and one of the things that the new worship pastor wants are new hot rods. Hot rods are these type of sticks that have multiple like wood, like lines of wood that are wrapped around tape, and they give a little bit of a tap type sound a little bit, but it's not as loud as like wooden sticks And for those that ask what type of sticks I usually use, I use ProMark sticks. I use a lot of ProMark sticks, which include like specific brands, like from the legendary drummers like Neil Peart. I even use, oh my goodness, right on a, oh! Anyway, I even use ProMark 720s on as well. That's what I actually knew. I actually got the wrong sticks, but I actually like them because they're actually thinner. Anyway, you guys probably saw that shiny shell where I got hit and I actually hit the sign, which is good because I didn't go up in the air and just go back down. And we're going to the third race, and that will be Donkey Kong Summit. Summit. Not Submit, Summit. Summit. Get it right, Aaron. Get it right. Okay, so we are in the cold. We actually got ice and a little bit of snow in Texas, but I think that's over. The cycle kind of happens where every like, I don't know, maybe like every 30 years we're going to get another snowstorm or something, 30, 40 years. Because for those that have noticed from a year ago, Texas had one of the biggest snow storms it had since the 1980s, and it knocked power out for a whole lot of people, which was not a fun thing for people to watch and hear. And thankfully though, my family never really lost power. Instead, we were very fortunate to keep our power on throughout that time. It's basically a typical thing if you're on a grid that's very powerful. Sadly though, that didn't always happen. But what happened was my church, what they did at the time, they actually let people spend the night in an area because they didn't have power, and made sure to help them out with food and water, because my church believes in serving people and helping them, and I hope that every church is like that. So there is a lot of, well, people that probably want to go to a place like that. So yeah. Anyway, wait though. I know that in Texas we don't get a lot of snow, and even today, I wish that it could snow a lot more because I like snow. I just don't like it when I am not properly dressed and I run out barefoot in the cold, which is my fault. I don't blame anyone else for that. I take the blame. And it's just one of those things where it's like cold, but you just want to get in and out, because you don't want to just go out in the snow, get your shoes wet every single time, and you end up just wasting like 5 minutes of your time just making a video and getting icicles. But hey, that's just part of life. So I just go right through and go to the third lap already. Oh, yeah. You know what I really liked? Many years ago, probably like it was actually like 13 years ago now, almost, it'll be 14 in December, I had what you would call the definition of a white Christmas. For those that don't know what a white Christmas is, that's basically when it just snows around Christmas. And it did snow on Christmas Eve, and the snow was still there on Christmas Day, so that was my white Christmas. So the whole I'm dreaming of a white Christmas actually came true that year. Sorry, just looking at the snow kind of gives me those memories. And it's okay, you just gotta enjoy the memories you have now, because you will, in the future, might be able to tell your kids, if you want kids. or probably your friends more. See, you guys are watching this video and probably learning more and more about me. Hope you guys... And I just hit into a shy guy on a snowboard. That's nice. And that doesn't hold me back, as I get another win. That's right. Another win in the books. So, we got... That was a blowout win. But Koopa's right there, and Bowser is in way down there. He's in 11th place, and Wario's in dead last. Let's see if he can recover with that and not Bowser down. And especially since we're going to his gold mine. Oh boy. That track, that very track, is what got me into a bad place. I dropped to 9th, I think, in that race in the first episode. And I ended up getting 2nd. And I decided to record the last race on the cup so I can redeem myself. Because I definitely do not want to try over and over again just to get that right. And yes, it was on 50cc. Why did you... And the only person I get to blame partly is myself, because I didn't time things right when I went down the ramp that's basically on the track. And yeah, those things happen. So we're gonna take a left, no, right. Aaron, you're doing this late at night, so please calm down a little bit. So yeah, and we're spinning around, get a trick, and I say on track. Okay, and of course, there's the gold mines. And there's a little shortcut right here where you could literally go down to the back way and try to stay in the lead. Anyway, there's Koopa right behind me. Let's see if I can just time it right and just knock him back a little bit. Just hold him back. Looks like he got wiped out there. I see a Peach, Mario's girlfriend. Well, should be wife. They've been pursuing each other for years, but yet somehow they had this fight. Like Mario and Luigi had this fight for Peach for a long time. Even in the Mario Galaxy games, you had the choice to choose Luigi and Mario. That's messed up, man. That's really messed up. Especially when Mario already has Daisy as Luigi's girl. That's basically focused on Luigi. I almost said the wrong thing. Yikes. And yep, here we go. Okay. Alright. Oh, mother of Jazza. Bow! Goodness gracious me. Okay, good thing I did not hit that gold mine. That would have been a little bit of a flippity flip flip. So, yeah. Anyway, Daisy goes with Luigi, Mario goes with Peach. That's the end of the conversation right there. And I don't care if the Nintendo tries to, how should I say, they try to continue on with this, like, love triangle thing with Luigi and Peach, Mario. It's dead. It's D-E-A-D dead. Because whether people like it or not, that type of thing where people try to ship Mario and Peach or Luigi and Peach needs to die. I'm sorry, because whoa, almost fell off. Because if people continue to do that, everyone's gonna get bored out of it. And I'm a 90s kid, so what's gonna eventually happen as the new generation comes in? Sometimes we can't rely on the corporate news. This is a deja vu! I fell off again! Ah! Okay. Alright, now for a comeback. Let's see if I can recover from this. This is literally the same thing that happened in the very first episode. But this time, not today. Not today. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on. Inside, inside, inside. Get on the inside. Get on the inside. Yeah! All right. And I avoided that. And Bowser! He got last place! Bowser got last place! Sweet victory. And Peach gets third. Koopa Troopa has settled for second. But guys, that's a good way to end. Let's go watch the ceremony because I think it's going to be good as usual. Okay. Now, Mario is the only person that drove in a Wild Wing. That's the vehicle I've been using. And they just wore the basic Mario Karts. So like go-kart style with engines. And Mario is... And of course I chose Wild Wing because it's the fastest car. I like speed, like racing speed. And that is a good way to end this. And that is a good way to continue on with the race. Whew, yeah, and Bowser gets last place as deserved. And Mario is And Peach is dancing in her dress. How could she race with a dress and not get grease on it? I don't know. Let's see. How many stars did I get? Probably 2. Yep, 2 stars. Failing off didn't exactly help. And of course, Luigi doesn't get into the top 3, but that's okay. But Bowser gets last, the way I like it. Let's see what I unlock. Maybe I just unlocked the next cup. Okay, playing the 50cc Star Cup. That's nice. Do I unlock anything else? Nope, I do not. Anyway, guys, that's it for now. If you guys enjoyed this, please like, share, and subscribe. And keep up to my channel this month for lots of Nintendo games, like Mario style. And I'll see you guys next time. God bless you, Rock. Don't forget it.